Hey, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is well and safe during these strange times. And during this quieter time, I've picked up a hobby that I haven't done for quite a while, which is sewing, and put it to good use to sew some face masks and create this tutorial for you. So let's get started. First of all, you'll need some fine cotton. I've got a nice selection here. Some elastic, some pipe cleaners, some pins, a pair of scissors, a rotary cutter, something to measure with, a ruler, a cutting mat, and a sewing machine. For this tutorial, I'm using a pattern a friend sent me, and the best thing is it comes in all sizes for all the family. Please find the link below. Let's start by cutting the fabric first for the outside facing part of the mask. Using the cotton, fold in half so we only need to cut once to get both pieces. Using the rotary cutter, carefully follow the outer line of the pattern. For the inner piece of the face mask, I'm going to use a different coloured fabric to give the mask a contrast. Using the previous paper pattern, carefully cut using a rotary cutter, but notice the smaller size of the inner piece on the dotted line. With the pieces cut for the mask, I started to assemble them and sew them together. I started off with the inner piece of the face mask, joining the two halves together, and then fold the top and the bottom to seal the edges. Pinning the fabric takes a little bit of time, but it allows you to straighten things out and make sure everything is perfectly aligned before sewing. I haven't sewn for quite some time, so bear with me here, my skills might be still a bit rusty. Now that the inner piece is finished, we can move on to the outer piece. This front piece is made the same way as the previous one, but we'll be adding a wire on the top edge to act as a nose support for a more comfortable fit. For the wire nose support, I found a piece of pipe cleaner at home, and I cut this to 12 centimeters, making sure that I fold the sharp ends over so that it doesn't poke through the fabric. Now fold the top edge and pin into position. Carefully slot the wire into the fold and align to the center. While sewing the top edge, hold onto the wire to make sure it doesn't slip out of position. Once the top edge has been sewed, double check the alignment with the center and place a couple of stitches either side of the wire to prevent it from slipping out of position. The last step to finish the front piece is to fold and sew the bottom edge. To secure the mask to the face, we're exploring two options. Option 1 here is to use fabric elastic. Bring both pieces of fabric together, so outward facing towards each other, and then pin the center line and then the sides to make sure that there's a good match from the inside and the outside. The elastic and the face mask piece is ready. Now we can attach and align the elastic. I recommend pinning the elastic to the face mask so that the position can be held as it is sandwiched between the two pieces of fabric. Be careful at this step. Although the pins hold the elastic, keep a steady tension and follow through when sewing so that the elastic doesn't fall out of position. Once both elastic straps have been sewn, you can flip it inside out in order to secure the straps on the outside. Take your time, go at your own pace, and keep these outer stitches tidy. The final step to finish off this mask is to sew the chin area together. To do this, pin the front and the back fabric, aligning it in the center, and sew an approximately 50mm stitch to hold them securely. And there you go, finished. The mask can accommodate an extra filter in between the two layers. The second option for attaching the mask to the face is using ribbons or tape. You can use bias tape, which you fold in half and sew together to create a ribbon. Or if you have a particular fabric that you want to use, you can use this bias tape tool and you can make your own tape. Okay, nearly done. So similar to before, attach the separate pieces of tape to the corners of the mask. You should have 4, 2 on each side. The tape is quite fiddly, so I'd recommend pinning them before you finally sew them together to the mask. Once you've secured the 4 tapes to the mask, you can flip the mask right face out. Carefully sew and secure the tapes on the front of the mask. The last step is to sew the chin area to secure the front and the back of the mask together. And there you go, 2 different strap types that you can use on your face mask to securely attach them to your face. So with these easy steps, please do experiment with different fabrics and combinations so that you can make masks for your family and your friends to keep them safe. If you found this video useful, please like, comment below and consider subscribing. And looking forward to see you in the next episode.